How can you keep your parrot nice and cool, breezy for the summer? Should you offer them frozen treats, a lemonade? Hi, welcome to Parrot Bliss. I'm Karen, and I'm here today with my fighting Harlequin macaw and my yellow-naped Amazon, who is a one-person Amazon and is not friendly with others, as you can see. In this video, we're talking about how to help your parrot stay nice and cool for the summer. It was a suggestion from one of my good buddies, and I think a great one. It's a great topic for this time of year. If your parrot is inside or outside, interestingly enough, the same things are going to apply. Either way, you want to make sure that your parrot has shade. Of course, if you're inside, that's probably not a problem. Lots of shade because it's about 10 degrees cooler in the shade, so that's going to really help. When your parrot has the ability to go into the shade, they can go somewhere cooler automatically if they need to. Next, you should always offer your parrot, of course, fresh drinking water and really a pool for them to bathe in. So the pool doesn't have to be like my pool, but in other words, it's a bowl that they can get in and splash around. And watching a parrot splash around and kind of take their feathers and sprinkle the water all over themselves is a sight to be seen. It's so fun. They are so pleased. They are so happy. It's a fantastic thing to do. And it allows them to cool off. The thing that we really want to be, I think, aware of and cautious of is in nature, a parrot would be able to, I think, fly up high in a tree where it's probably not as hot. At least that's how it seems to me. Or they might be able to rub themselves against any wet leaves, getting their feathers wet and helping them cool down. Or maybe even fly into some sort of lake or body of water and cool themselves off. When our parrots are in our house and our house maybe doesn't have air conditioning, or we have outside parrots, we still need to be able to give them something. Even though they can't go somewhere cooler, we need to give them the ability to cool off. That means another thing you could do is you could do something as simple as during the hottest part of the day, put ice into their drinking water or their bath water. Your parrot may ignore the ice, or they may play with it. They might try to bite it, and they may just prefer to drink out of that cooler water. Should you give your parrot a lemonade or a fruit popsicle? Well, I can't really get on board with these. So the thing about giving your parrot fruits, of course, is that parrots naturally only tend to eat unripe, green, nasty fruit. And I say that because you and I like to go to the grocery store and we like to try to pick out the ripe, beautiful, colorful fruits, nice red strawberries, nice, colorful orange mango, something like that. Parrots in the wild are going to eat green, hard, not sweet fruits. That means that when we give our parrots the fruit that we would eat, it's higher in fructose. The truth is, nutritionists say that people, especially adults, should really limit their fructose intake. So like you shouldn't have too many fruits and you shouldn't have too much fruit juice for the same reason, because it's really high in natural sugars. So we're made to have fruit, but if it's high in natural sugars for us and we shouldn't have like a ton of fruit, you can imagine that your parrot, who's accustomed to having green fruit, is even less really built for those high fructose fruits. Therefore, something like, a popsicle with fruit or something, and probably not the best idea. It's kind of really unromantic and just not fun. Like, I feel like a popsicle or something creative like that is very creative and very neat and very like, oh, how cool, I'm gonna make my parrot a popsicle. But the truth is, the best thing you could do is make sure that they have a pool that they can really cool themselves off in, and give them some ice. You can also make sure that a fan is going. Of course, that fan has to be nothing that they can fly into and hurt themselves, because I understand that parrots can slice off a wing with the fan, like if the fan's going real fast. So you don't want them to be able to access that. But you can have air circulating in a room for them to help, move the air and kind of cool things down some. The truth is, if your parrot isn't going from like your air-conditioned house to 90 degrees outside, if instead your parrot has been outside the whole time or is in your house as your house gets warm, they are going to be acclimated. It's not going to be a really hard thing for them. It's not going to be a hard change. Just make sure that you offer those unromantic things to help them cool off. Lots of water, maybe some ice, and maybe some circulating air. Be sure in these ways to keep your parrot healthy and happy.